Hi everyone, we're back with the second video for our RUBIK Pi 3 series. In the first video, we gave an introduction of the device as well as a walkthrough of the first boot and how to use the camera. Be sure to check it out if you haven't already, as it's a great resource on how to get started. Now, we got a little too excited about the crown jewel of the RUBIK Pi, its on-device AI capabilities. So, in this video, I'll take you through how to get started using Qualcomm's Intelligent Multimedia SDK with an AI camera demo. Also, I finally got the okay from the boss to show our Debian 12 image after nagging him maybe a little too much. So I'm just going to show that in this video too before he changes his mind. But before we start to dive into our AI demo, I'd like to take the time to answer some questions from our viewers. Which operating systems are currently supported by RUBIK Pi 3? The official release operating systems include Qualcomm Linux based on GA 1.3 release, Android 13 Alpha image, and Debian 12 Alpha image. How is the community or forum process? Our official forum is up and running. You can visit it at community.rubikpi.ai. There you can get technical support from us, share your cool projects, and much more. Be sure to check it out. How do I get the open source hardware design file? There is a hardware datasheet on our website containing the 40-pin connector pin map, camera connector pin map, and other peripheral information to help you develop. How do I get the SDK source code? We released the Linux source code via our GitHub and follow Qualcomm Linux open source license GPL 2.0. Developers can get the source code there. I think this one's my favorite. Can you speak Chinese? 当然可以，别让我唱歌就行。Alright, I think that's all of the questions that we have today. If you have a question of your own, feel free to leave it in the comments, or better yet, on our official community forum. Let's prepare for our AI demo. Just like the last video, you'll need the following items: a power supply, a Type-C cable to connect to your PC, an HDMI cable to connect to your monitor, and last but not least, a camera module, which I'm not going to throw. Anyways, let's get started. To download the code needed to run the models, visit our GitHub repository linked here. Afterwards, extract the files to a folder in your directory and navigate to it in your terminal. Afterwards, we'll run the following commands: adb roots, then we'll enter the device, adb shell, and then run the following commands: mount -o remounts rw/. Then we'll exit the terminal and push the files onto the device using adb push current folder /opt. And this is just going to take a little bit, but don't worry, that's normal. Alright, now that all of our files are pushed, we can go back into the device to make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Navigate to the OPT directory. And looks like all of our files are there. Now I just have to make a small modification so that our demo can run properly. YOLO v8 .tflights. And with that, we should be good to proceed. We'll go over to the next batch of commands. And if you remember from the previous demo, we have to implement the top 3 ones here. So I'll just paste this here. And then these bottom 2, or these bottom. And if I configured everything correctly, we should be able to copy this command here. And look at that. Here we can see 4 AI models running concurrently. On the top left, you'll see object detection. On the top right, you'll see image classification. On the bottom left, you'll see pose detection. Let's do a little dance. See how it tracks my movement. All right, looks like it's working well. And on the bottom right, we have image segmentation. 4 models running at once. Pretty cool, huh? Congratulations! If you followed along successfully, you've just done your first AI application in a matter of minutes. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. QIM offers many AI models for developers of all skill levels to work with, allowing for a seamless and enjoyable AI development experience. Here we have our Debian OS. Looks good, doesn't it? But let's see if it works. Let's open the browser. Do you ever look for yourself on the web? Just me? Oh well, who's stopping me? Let's see if we can get a video up. RUBIK Pi. Hey, there I am. Wow, I looked a lot younger back then. But on the bright side, it looks like the video is working just fine. Let me check on the game I just installed, see if that works. Alright, initial load is good. Now, I haven't played this, so I'm just going to try the tutorial real quick. Alright. Gather some berries. Can I move around? Alright, everything looks responsive. Good, good. Well, I already played too many video games, so I think I'm just going to call it a day there. Exit. Alright, can I get a camera up? Let's try the USB camera. Take a selfie. Alright, there I am too. Take one for the album. And let's see if there's anything else we can explore. Let's see, these apps all seem pretty common. Ooh, RUBIK Pi config? Let's take a look at that. Password. Wow, nice interface. GPIO pinouts. Module descriptions. Alright, looks pretty handy. Glad I gave it a look. Anyways, I don't want to reveal too much, so I'll leave the rest of the exploration for you. Well, that's 2 more exciting things for you to play around with. I remember the boss saying something about the Debian 12 OS being released in the next 2 weeks or so. Be sure to check it out then. As usual, if you have any questions, feedback, or requests for future video content, let us know in the comments or on our official community forum, community.rubikpi.ai. See you all for the next one!